Hey everyone, this is Soka, and today I'm going over my latest build. So here we are in the Gates of Fate, and I've changed it up a bit. And just to go over real quick, that's your Thirst for Knowledge is going to be here, Merciless Lethality here, and Disallowing Vessel here. I'm not going to go over it. If you have any questions, just throw me something in the comment, and I'll explain to you why I did what I did. But let's just go into the showcase. If we look, I was able to craft a new weapon. Um, really nice. It has the rage conservation time that I want, 5 seconds, and it has all the stats and abilities I want. I was very happy that I was able to craft it. The way that I did that is I got a rare weapon. I got a bunch of regents, and the regents that I used were entropy orbs and Ohm's Echo. So what I did was I took the weapon and I kept re-rolling with the entropy orb until I got roughly, if I was lucky, I was thinking I'd get 4 out of 4 of what I wanted, which was life leech, weapon damage, Ren toxic or physical, at least 2 of those for the damage, and then the fourth one would have been a material percentage. Now the way that it worked for me was I got the life leech damage, I got a toxic damage, and I got the material percentage, but I had poison ailment. So what I did was I took a chance and I used an Ohm's Echo, and I just re-rolled it, and it re-rolled Ren. It took the poison off and gave me Ren. I didn't use any gems. I just literally did that method where I went I used the regular version of the entropy orb and the regular version of the ohms, and I was able to get it. So I got those 4. I then went over, threw it on here, and did the rarity, and lo and behold, when it popped, it gave me that. I was very happy, very ecstatic. I was like, you know what, this is GG. So I'm not going to be working on the weapons for probably ever again, unless I find something with perfect stats. But this was my old one. This is my new one. If we actually look at the stats real quick, the old one was giving me higher average damage, but my crit damage was not so high. 420 is still very good, but when you switch over, I'm getting 506 versus not even that much lower average damage. So after doing some testing, I came to find out that I hit extremely hard with what I have right now. So I put this bad boy away. Let's go over real quick. Do I have a bounty? No. Alright, so I'll just do a quick one in here just to showcase the damage. You guys can check it out. It's pretty nice. Are we going to load? What's up? Yeah, this game still has some bugs. Alright, so yeah, let's just go right to the boss. And I said this in another video before, but the way you stun is, I said that if you jump, I think it was like 3 or 4 times, you'll stun them. What I meant by that, and I should have clarified it, was when you jump on them. Normal mobs, yeah, you can stun in like 2 seconds. But the bigger ones, the bosses, the reason why you're stunning them is because you're removing their shield. Now, not all of them have a shield. You can still stun the ones that don't have a shield. It's just it's a little tricky. What you got to do is jump on them quite often. To be honest, I think it's like sometimes it's 6 in what I've seen. But here, I'm gonna go find another little boss mob and show it. There we go. So these guys, all right, none of them have a shield, right? But if I jump quite often, I can kind of lock them. They don't stun, but they get they go into like a pause state, and that's what you're gonna do. See, this one has the stun; it shows. Sometimes it just doesn't show all the time. These guys are a little easier to do. It's because they're specialists. They're not really the higher end bosses. Maybe one will pop up from the chest. Let's see. Any? No, not really. Just kill them all. Yeah. So as you can see, the damage is actually really nice. Even though this is just a 187, it's nothing special, but I hit the same way in Untainted runs. Untainted runs are actually really quick. my next video is going to be showcasing that, but I wanted to also show the damage here. So I can hit easily 120 if I'm buffed properly, which means I need to get all my... You get 5 charges from the Wings of Ishmir. So you get your 5 charges like you have here. Let me see if I can get the... Yep, there we go. Then when you throw all your buffs, yeah, 120. So that's why I hit extremely hard, and then I crit, and it's very nice at that point. Alright. And it's really not that hard to maintain, to keep them up. I can go over that if anyone has any questions. Just leave a comment and, you know, be like, hey, you know, I see your damage, but how are you actually achieving that? You know, because how am I getting these, the sacred and the shadow damage when they're not on my weapon? They're skill based. You're getting you get them through different things, and you're gonna need a few items. Like you'll need the trial belt. If you don't have the trial belt, I can show you another way. I just didn't want to go into too much detail. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to showcase here a little bit of the damage, how easy it is now to farm, and let's go to that boss. Oh god, it's the only thing that's annoying. Get out of my freaking way. Alright, so see, he has no shield, but if I jump on him quite a bit, I can buff. I don't want to say bug him out, but I can get him to the point where he'll stop at 1 minute, and he'll kind of pause, and it's almost like this. He'll kind of pause for a bit, and it's almost the equivalent of a stun. You can lock him down. Certain bosses, if they just don't have a shield, you can't do it to them. But like that's almost like the equivalent of removing the shield, and it goes into like I want to say like a hibernation state. He'll only do it for like a second, but I've come to notice that's what happens to those bosses without the shield. But there you go. I mean, it's really easy. To stun, to lock them in, it's really simple. It's not that hard. You just jump, you remove that shield, you stun them, then you do your buff, you hit them with this, bam, and that's pretty much it. It's literally 1, 2. Yeah, you want to throw that for some extra damage. Then you throw your Juggernaut at the end to do some extra. Yeah, that's it. GG. So yeah, I'm really happy. Good health, good damage. Even my resistance is really nice. So yeah, hope you like the build. It works really well. You're gonna achieve this. You need to be at least 84 with the extra skill point unlocked in order to get this entire tree. However, if you don't have that skill point unlocked and you're not 84, because we all know XP gain in this, especially online, sucks, you're gonna negate this tree here, which will drop you down to, you need to be 80 to get everything here up to this point with these. If you're 79, you'll sacrifice one of them. But then as you level, you plug into it, boom, boom, boom. And the reason why I went this route is just for the critical damage nodes here to get that extra crit. And this actually, which is this right here, I came to find out it actually works pretty well. I can get 3, maybe 4 stacks sometimes, which is around 24% extra damage. So it even pushes higher than my 120. It can push me up to like, I'd say close to like 140, which is pretty nice. But the minute you get hit, it goes away. Needless to say, I want to keep this vid short. Hope you guys liked it. Stay safe, you know, don't touch anyone. You know, we all need to do our part in Corona. But aside from that, take care and be good. Cheers.